You guys have all heard me say a million times that I make your phone ring, your door swing, and your cash register sing. So the question is how, and that's the purpose of today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I do, about internet marketing, why it's important, why it works, and some of the results we got. So let's get started. The opening slide here says how your business can create maximum visibility to customers who are actively seeking your services. This is a really important point before we get started because there's a lot of different types of advertising you can do. But when you do search engine marketing specifically, the thing that it does for you is this. It puts you in front of the people who are exhibiting behavior saying, I'm looking to do business. They're out there looking around. They're looking around for attorneys. They're looking around to get a facial. They're looking around for advertising. They're looking around for just about every business there is. So these are people who are actively seeking your services. Let's have a look at how this breaks down. Here's some statistics, and these statistics are about 2 years old, and they've been continually increasing over the last few years, so they're going to be a little stronger than this today. It says that 73% of the people in the United States, 246 million users, are internet users. Okay, and that's from March of 2008, so you can imagine that statistic is probably larger today. And that's pretty impressive. But the bottom line is what does that mean for a business owner? What does that mean to you? Well, let's have a look. What makes the internet powerful for local businesses? Well, the internet is the single largest source of consumers in the world. There's a lot of different places that you can put your ads. You can do television, you can do print, you can do phone books. But the internet is everywhere all the time, and people can find you no matter where you are on the internet, and it doesn't matter what channel they're watching. Local consumers search the internet before they buy. This is really where the rubber meets the road. Here's the statistics that drive this home. It says 82% of local searchers follow up on an inline or on an in-store visit. That means that people are out there looking for businesses online. 82% of them, after they find what they're looking for, go into that store. Here's an important statistic to know if you're a business owner. 73% of online activity is related to local content, or Google. Google has 7/10 of the market share. So if you're wondering which search engine is the one that people like the most, it's Google. 54% of Americans have substituted the internet for the phone book. That means that the old standby that we've been using since the invention of the telephone has now been surpassed by the internet. That means that's where the people are. When they're going out to look for your business, that's where they're going. And that's another statistic that's on the incline. This is, statistics of this have been going up steadily since the inception of the internet, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Here's one of the reasons why, right here. 32% of the people who own smartphones conduct local searches with it. Just yesterday, my wife and I were looking for mattresses, and we're driving around. We stop into a mattress store, and we're looking around, and we said, well, we got a price, and he seemed like a nice guy, but we're not going to make a large purchase like that until we learn more. I said, where's some other mattress stores? And she said, I don't know. Who looks for a mattress store when you're not thinking about mattresses? Whammo. This is what we did. We sat right there in the parking lot of that business and looked around and found other mattress stores. And we went to 3 other ones. They were all right in the area and very convenient. We had no idea they were there. This is the future. It used to be that the internet is the future. Well, now the internet is now, and this is the future. This is where the additional traffic is going to come from here on forward. Now, you have to ask yourself, people are using the internet, you know it. Statistics show that that's where the people are. The phones are a new boon for the internet. How do you take advantage of it? You're looking at this little white search box and saying, okay, great, I know that's where the people are. How do I get them? Well, here's some more statistics that we covered, so we'll pass those by. And then that's where I thought we were. Okay, so how do we capitalize on it? The best return on investment in the search industry is website optimization. The reason for that is once your website is at the top of the search results, it doesn't cost you anything. It's there. It stays, for the most part, until a little time goes by. So once you invest in that, and you put your website towards the top of the search results, it's going to stay there. It's a great investment. Now, one of the ways that we do that is we optimize your website itself. We go into the website and we work on things that you can see and things that you can't. Things that you can see are the content, what you've written on there, what you're saying to your consumers. The things that you can are some things behind the scenes in the code, page titles, meta tags, image description, link titles. The key is to make this formatted in a way that search engines like it. And we have all those formulas. We watch their behavior. They know what they like. So we go into your website and do that. That's part one of the process, but it's certainly not all of it. The next thing you have to do is you have to build your internet reputation. Search engines look for two things when you search. The first thing they say is, okay, whose website is about sign making? Okay, we found all the websites that are made about sign making. Then they say, well, we've only got 10 spaces on the first page. Who are we going to put there? Well, they do what you or I would do. In BNI or in the world, we go around and we ask people, hey, who do you know for sign people? What do you think of this guy? And you get some feedback. And when you hear a few good things about people, you do business with them. Well, it's the same with the sign makers. Only the search engines look at other websites. They start talking to other websites. And they see on the other websites references to Pinella Sign Manufacturer. And they say, wow, a lot of these other websites talk about Pinella Sign Manufacturer. Well, there's your credibility. So now you've got the focus of your website plus credibility. Whammo, you're on the first page. It's just that simple. There's nothing more to it than that. So you ask yourself, how do we achieve that? Well, how we do this is through something called social media. And you've all heard of the Facebooks and the Twitters of the world. They're the big juggernauts for 2009. What you don't know is along with those, there's dozens and maybe hundreds of others that are popular that can help you just as much, if not more, in certain situations. The key to this is knowing which ones of those are the best for your types of business, and that's where I come in. Because some people might Twitter, and it doesn't really do anything for them, while others might Twitter, and it does great things for them. What they might find out is one of the most popular social networks that they've never heard of, Dig, might be the most powerful thing for their business. I'm here to guide people through that process and get them on the right track to success. Now, why social media? Why did I pick social media? Well, we all know how popular Facebook and Twitter are. These statistics were before the proliferation of Facebook and Twitter. Now, this says that 69.4% of all people, or all internet traffic, is social media. So 3/4 of the traffic on the internet is social media. So if you're going to use something to promote your business, let's go where the people are. That's where the action is. Here's a few examples, and we're going to kind of buzz through this because we're down to the 2-minute mark. But here was one of my first clients in BNI. It's Britannia Building Consultants. You all know Steve Booth and their family. And what they said was, we want to be found for home inspections, commercial building inspections, 4 points, draw inspections, pre-listing inspections. These are the things that they feel their customers are looking for. And they want to be found in the greater Tampa Bay area. So here's some of the things that we were able to do for them. Okay, they're in Dunedin, home inspections, Dunedin, Florida. As you can see, they're #1 in the organic search results. Commercial building inspections, Tampa, #1 and #2 listings. We'll continue on. Home inspections, Clearwater, they're #2. 4-point insurance inspections, they're number 4 and #5. Pre-listing inspections, they're #2. And then here's another person that you all know in the group, Chris Coleman. Chris wanted to be found for several different kinds of insurance in the Clearwater, Dunedin, and Palm Harbor area. So let's have a look at the results we're able to get for Chris. Insurance agents, Clearwater, #1. Insurance agent Dunedin, #1. Insurance agents Palm Harbor, #1. Let's look at some of the specialties. Homeowners insurance, Dunedin, #1 and 2. Homeowners, home insurance, and we're out of time. Home insurance, Clearwater. It goes on like this, and there's a lot to show you there. But this is basically how we deliver on what the internet can do for you. We deliver results like this, so people who are actively seeking your services find you. I'm Steven Balusik with Premier NetClicks. We make your phone ring, your door swing, and your cash register sing.